morning, guys. It is an early one, 5:30 a.m. to be specific. It's a track day. We're going to the firm. Evo's making a comeback. It's been a minute since I've been there. Bring you guys up to speed if you haven't watched the saga of what this car has done. The last time I went, to my knowledge, the track record was around a 1:12.5 and I pretty much tied it. Since then, I think that someone has run faster. It's hard because there's no like legit track times or a single place where they have lap times online, but my goal is to get it down a second or two. We got a different turbo, I got slightly different tires, I've got better brake pads. Last time I couldn't even finish the session because I threw a rocker, which I now know, and the car started missing. So I'm gonna get this thing in the trailer, hope to beat my lap time by 2 seconds, and then it would put it on par with like an aerial Atom, which would be just wild. So let's go have some fun. Track mode on this thing really only consists of putting in a bucket seat so I don't fly around too much. I've got the slicks on the C28 SLs. She's ready to rock. Sounds cool. So last time I was here with the Evo was on February 26th, and that is when I ran a 1:12.5, which I thought was tied for the fendered car lap record. I think the only thing faster at the time was like a 1:10, which is an aerial Atom. It sounds like someone ran in the 11s. My goal today is to get down to the 1:10s. This car literally sat since that track day because it had what I thought was a hurt engine, but was just a rocker arm that flew off. So I've learned that it's a common thing to happen when you over rev the engine on downshifting, so it's very possible that maybe I downshift a little too early one time, and maybe I guess the free floating high revving engine not under load makes it mad. So I'll try to be a little more conservative with my downshifts, and we'll see what happens. It's raining, it doesn't look like it's gonna dry up. I've never driven a car on slicks in the wet. I imagine it'll be okay, I just gotta avoid standing water, so I'm gonna take the Evo, mess around a little bit. Really hoping it dries up. I don't get to come out here often. I was really looking forward to today. I love this thing. He's out here getting. Well, it was okay. Not really worth it. There's a bit of standing water in the wall and stuff. Just not really a big fan of it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna dry up. I was about to, you know, make the call about going home, and then sure enough, we come in the pits, hear a little hissing. One of the turbo lines has a small leak on it. It just kind of was like a weird like kink area. So I guess today's just not meant to be, and I'll need to come back. But I'm at least like the turbo line happened, because it would suck if we went home and then came back like another time and the turbo line happened and we didn't have a spare. So we'll fix that. It's a little sad, but
to look at the bright side sometimes.
yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to do what I wanted at the track. We're back at the compound. It's Monday, and I'm going to fill you guys in on some of the crazy stuff that's going on with the building, some of the stuff that's going on with the invitational event, some car updates. There's a lot of stuff going on. First and foremost, I know I've been talking about this since like some of the first compound videos. I'm excited that we're finally doing the big window.
Finally.
Yo.
Finally. After 2 months, I mean 3 months.
We got scammed.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we ordered.
Last company backed it out on the order, and it took the money within them. So.
Yeah, so we got screwed on the glass, but you found another place, and you've never done this before, but it's looking great.
It's gonna look better, promise.
It looks so cool from up there. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but I'm excited. Thank you, Marcelo.
No problem. Thank you.
So other than that, we already are working through the coolant line issue on the Evo. I knew what I kind of had with the stock line was sketchy because it had like a little kink. So now it'll just have a AN water line instead. And like I said, I'm glad that it happened at the track. So now next time I go, it'll be. I said I had some exciting news about the LZ Invitational. If you are one of the lucky people that was able to secure a ride-along spot, I know we said to bring your own helmet, but the homies at Simpson were able to help us get not one, but 18 of their new Viper 2020 helmets. If you guys aren't familiar with these, it's a new design. It's SA 2020 rated. It's pretty cool. It has a removable top air vent, super clean, removable pads. I love the little red anodized bits. They make great helmets. We've been using them all the go-karts whenever we do ride-alongs or have passengers and stuff. And I'm stoked to have them as a sponsor of the event. And it's rad that we were able to get brand new fresh helmets for you guys to wear. Now, if you weren't able to secure one of the deluxe VIP passes, just a reminder that this is also a toy drive. And if you bring a new unopened toy, you're gonna get a raffle ticket to win a bunch of awesome prizes from our partners, as well as a chance to win a ride-along later in that day. So I'll have more information in the description as always, but massive thank you to the homies over at Simpson. This is amazing. We have them for this event and for other events that we do, because we've got a lot planned for 2022. I did think for a second, because I'm like, is it 22 or is it 2021? It doesn't feel like 2021 happened. It's weird.
It was a blur.
I know. You'll notice behind me, we have the E36 at Ebisu ride height now. I want to test it out, because it is the car that I'm planning on driving at the LZ Invitational, so we raised the front up a bit. And I also made some shock adjustments. My E36 has way more R&D on it in terms of the shock setup. My 350Z, we needed to tweak the bump stops, change out spring rates, and mess with some stuff. So I believe we're gonna test that again tomorrow after making some changes. But the E36, I'm hoping, is just good to go with a little ride height change. I have a feeling because of the front end geometry, it's gonna be a little bit more similar to like Lee or Sean's S15 or S13 and how the front reacts. But looking at the Z, I had the rear all the way soft, and I think that was part of what was going on with making it do weird things. So I'm gonna test it. I'm a little bit nervous because E36 is kind of my baby, but it is gonna be getting an off-season refresh. So if something does happen, I'd rather it happen here than the track. So if you notice on that last one, the car bounced a lot less. We softened up the dampers in the rear a little bit since I know that this car will hit the bump stop before the chassis. And what that does is since it's like a single way on this car, it slows down compression and rebound, and you can see rather than it just like going ding, it kind of slowed down the movement of the car a little bit. So love that. Darte, you gonna hit it?
I didn't even raise the car or anything. I haven't touched the Lexus yet.
Can you put on the song that's like, you scared?
I'm not scared. I have to get 4 cars ready. It was supposed to be 1. So tomorrow I'll be ready.
All right.
I'm not scared. Let's go. Make it higher. Make it taller. Let's jump this whole damn tree. Let's go.
Booth is coming back with his car with a revised ride height. We really got to set it up because this layout's like not really ideal, but it gives you, this is like the best run up. It just sucks that you can't stay in it afterwards and you have to immediately transition. But hopefully Sean likes it, because if he does, then we can chase him.
Then we got Gravedigger.
Yeah, you need to work on that cold start.
Why is it so quiet? So we have here the USDM version of a Chaser. Let's take a look. Very similar suspension. I think this is probably going to be one of the best cars off the jump. Hey, go on. That looks like it needs to go a little bit higher. You can send it if you want to say. I'm saying I think this is going to be one of the best cars off the jump. You got like 22s in the front, 24s?
16.
Spring rate? Yeah.
16.
A little soft. A little soft.
Just like me, baby.
We'll see what happens.
Any tips?
The tip is that I have 22 springs in the shop if you need them.
There's a lot going on at once.
It's fun, right? So your fender, you took a little chunk out, but not that bad.
Okay.
It looked really good.
I kind of want to try it again.
Do it.
It like goes to angle way quicker than I thought.
Yeah, I want to watch this.
That's rough. Oh my god. All right.
I think he hit the ground on the handbrake. I think that's what caused the suspension to go up in the back. If you watch it, you have it on slow-mo?
Yeah.
Am I right? Does that happen? Let's watch.
It was all locked up.
Yeah, so I think that made the suspension mad. Yeah. Yeah, it pulled the back down hard. Yo, I think his like frame hit the ground and back. That's sick.
It did.
Sick jump though.
That's sick.
Your turn, Sean. Okay.
Oh, Sean. Show us that red helmet, Sean.
We have this BMX.
Sean has a really nice helmet now. Looks good.
big red guy.
I know you're trying to be baller like
gotta
me
enter
and
later.
drift the whole corner.
No, that's what
Yo,
I'm
so
gonna do,
initiate on the jump. Like clutch kick before the jump and then give a quick handbrake tap to loosen it up just since you can't come with enough flick. That'll give you the best sweep. Okay. This thing sounds wild, ripping through.
I'll try that. Garza did pretty good. I need to just do what Garza did.
Yeah.
My car takes that hard. Like that bounced.
Look good.
How is it?
That's hard.
Do you know what your, you know how many clicks you got in there?
Should I stiffen it?
It looks like it needs to be softer, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It looks like your rear suspension's not doing any of the work. Let's see where
Soften
it's
that
at.
shit up a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're bouncing, bro.
That help? Sick. It looked visually better.
Still crazy in the car.
Yeah.
I don't know how you like that. It's just like, bro, it takes the wheel out of my hand every time.
Every time?
Yeah. Like I can
hold
control
on.
it sometimes, but
I have an idea. I was gonna say maybe you need like roll center adjusters, but your tie rod angle is perfect.
I don't know.
Not sure what.
Then we can push it forward, so we do.
We can try. It wasn't changing gears. It feels like the clutch isn't working. The wheel also like snapped out of my hands bad. I don't know. I think I broke something in the front and the transmission. Something weird happened for sure.
What?
Maybe an axle or something, or the diff. I don't know.
Does it feel like it's engaging gear with the ship?
No, this doesn't do anything.
Like it happened when you landed, or
Yeah,
it was fine going up?
yeah. Like I landed and then like the wheel went like, "Bleh," and then it felt like the trans or something broke too.
Damn.
Something's messed up.
I landed good.
Yeah, yours is
All I'm
good.
trying to say, Mike, I landed good as My boy Ziegler stiffened me up. Whole different car.
He stiffened you up or softened you up? Jesus.
Gave him a little stiffy.
Shut up.
Went from just telling him what happened to
3 conversations happening right now.
So,
nothing
it's
personal.
good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Wait a second.
Just, he followed head ass
No.
over here.
What is that?
Head ass did good.
There you go, from it. You hear that?
Go stop that.
Damn it.
This!
Oh! Jesus Christ.
Dang.
What the f?
Saw it first. All
Is it just loose?
Yeah, it's loose.
Yeah.
You can send it if you want to send. I'm saying I think this is one of the best cars off the jump. You got like 22s in the front, 24s, 16. Spring rate? Yeah, 16. A little stop. A little stop.
Just like me, baby.
We'll see what happens.
Any tips?
The tip is that I have 22 springs in the shop if you need them.